A quiet transformation begins the moment winter arrives. The air grows crisper, the evenings stretch a little longer, and suddenly the home becomes more than just a space, it becomes a retreat. A sanctuary. A place where warmth feels like a luxury and every detail carries meaning. Today's journey into winter farmhouse decor isn't just about styling a home, it's about building an atmosphere that speaks comfort, nostalgia, and the simple beauty of the season. This is the kind of decor that draws viewers in and keeps them immersed until the final frame, because winter farmhouse style is less about design rules and more about how it makes you feel. There's something undeniably grounding in the rustic textures, soft lights, and natural layers that define this style. As the world outside cools down, winter farmhouse decor wraps the home in a gentle embrace. Every room becomes an invitation, every corner a story waiting to be told. And as we move through today's transformation, you'll see how effortlessly small touches can turn an ordinary space into a timeless winter haven. The heart of winter farmhouse decor begins with materials that carry honesty. Weathered woods, brushed metals, and woven fabrics create the foundation. These elements don't try to be perfect, their character is what makes them beautiful. A wooden mantle with visible grain, a galvanized tray seasoned by use, a knit throw that feels like it was stitched generations ago. These objects form a connection to a slower, warmer way of living. That connection is what makes winter farmhouse decor so emotionally compelling. Moving to the living room, the first step is shifting the atmosphere from open and airy to layered and intimate. A neutral palette becomes the canvas, soft whites, warm creams, muted taupes, and gentle grays. What makes these tones so powerful is their ability to catch natural light even on the dimmest winter days. They create a glow that feels effortless, a radiance that subtly expands the space while still making it feel close and comforting. The winter farmhouse aesthetic thrives on the balance between rustic and refined. A chunky knit blanket draped over a vintage chair adds softness to the rough texture of reclaimed wood. A distressed coffee table becomes elevated with the simple presence of a ceramic pitcher holding winter greenery. Pine, eucalyptus, juniper, these bring life and fragrance into the room without overpowering it. It's this thoughtful pairing of rough and delicate that captures the heart of farmhouse style during winter. Lighting is where the magic truly begins to unfold. The colder months naturally invite warmth, and winter farmhouse decor focuses on lighting that feels like a soft whisper rather than a bright announcement. Warm bulbs, lantern-style fixtures, candles placed intentionally throughout the room. They mimic the feeling of sitting by a fire, even when no flames are present. The gentle glow helps calm the mind and slows the pace of the day, allowing the home to become a retreat from the world outside. Your living room becomes the emotional center of the season when you add layers that evoke comfort. A basket filled with cozy throws, a large farmhouse clock with aged detailing, textured pillows that offer a sense of depth. These details make a difference. The decor becomes interactive. It invites touch. It encourages relaxation. And it subtly guides guests and family members toward the spaces where you want them to feel the most at ease. Transitioning into the dining area, winter farmhouse decor amplifies the importance of gathering. Winter is the season of connection, of shared meals and deeper conversations. A farmhouse table, whether perfectly polished or intentionally weathered, becomes the anchor of this space. The decor on and around it should enhance the feeling of unity and togetherness. A winter-inspired tablescape begins with the foundational piece, your table runner. Linen or buffalo check fabric creates an instant grounding element. On top of that, place a simple centerpiece, a wooden tray with a mix of candles, pine cones, and evergreen branches. These natural accents carry the scent and spirit of winter, while the soft candlelight elevates ordinary dinners into memorable moments. In farmhouse decor, simplicity is often the key to elegance. Instead of elaborate arrangements, choose small touches that create warmth. Layer ceramic plates with wooden chargers, add cloth napkins tied with twine and a sprig of winter greenery, and incorporate brushed gold or matte black flatware for contrast. This refined simplicity doesn't shout, it whispers. And because of that, it feels deeply personal and timeless. Moving through the home, the entryway plays a powerful role in setting the tone. This is the first place guests step into, and during the winter season, the entry can feel like the home's warm handshake. A vintage bench with a plaid pillow, a basket filled with scarves or blankets, and a rustic mirror framed in wood instantly communicate a welcoming theme. Even small spaces can make bold emotional impressions when styled with intention. Adding winter greenery to the entryway enhances the seasonal charm. A simple wreath with eucalyptus, pine, or frosted berries brings life without overwhelming the space. Hanging lanterns or a few wooden accents, like vintage skis or an aged sled leaning casually against the wall, evoke nostalgia, reminding guests of simpler winter days filled with childhood joy. In the kitchen, winter farmhouse decor focuses on warmth and practicality. This is the soul of the home, where comfort meals simmer and the aroma of baking drifts through the air. To capture this feeling, introduce decor that blends function with charm. Wooden cutting boards stacked against the backsplash, ceramic jars holding wooden utensils, and open shelves displaying seasonal mugs all contribute to the welcoming aesthetic. Even the smallest accents can elevate the kitchen. A bowl of winter citrus adds color without disrupting the farmhouse palette. A plaid tea towel draped over the oven handle introduces pattern and coziness. Mini wreaths hung on cabinet doors add a gentle seasonal touch without crowding the space. It's these thoughtful layers that make winter farmhouse decor stand out, subtle but deeply impactful. The bedroom is where winter farmhouse style becomes the most intimate and emotional. Here, the goal is to create a sanctuary that feels peaceful and restorative. Start with soft bedding, preferably in neutral tones or muted winter colors like sage, charcoal, or burnt cream. Layer thick quilts, faux fur blankets, and textured pillows to enhance warmth and comfort. As the final touches are added, the transformation becomes clear. What began as simple decor choices has become a reflection of emotion and experience. The winter farmhouse aesthetic turns the home into a warm refuge during the coldest months of the year. It brings peace, comfort, nostalgia, and quiet joy, qualities that resonate deeply, especially during winter. By focusing on texture, lighting, natural elements, and warmth, this decor style elevates the ordinary and turns the season into something worth celebrating. Winter becomes less about cold and more about comfort. Less about darkness and more about light. Less about isolation and more about closeness. That is the true power of winter farmhouse decor. It creates not just a look, but a feeling that lingers long after the season passes.